Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm with a brand new KGM or SsangYong Actyon, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about the multimedia system and the digital cockpit, so I can show you what to expect if you want to buy this car, or if you're curious, or if you want to see how it looks. First of all, very important, the visibility from the driver point of view. It's very good. You see steering wheel, it's relatively big, and you have a pretty good view through the steering wheel on the upper side, so it's pretty fine. Also, the screens are always on dark mode, so even if it's day or night, they will stay on dark mode. So that's good because it doesn't bother you too much to your eyes while you're driving. Also, it's good in the nighttime because you can dim them super low down. But the thing is that sometimes when it's super sunny outside, you feel like you will need to have a little bit more brightness. I will add a little bit more brightness to the screens. That will be my wish for those screens. Otherwise, very nice screens, good resolution, good quality, very good customization, and I love the way they are positioned here on the dashboard. Plus this screen is tilted to the driver. It's perfect the way it is positioned right there. Anyway, let's start first with the cockpit. You have some physical buttons here on the steering wheel, lovely integrated. I love the way they look. They look super premium, super expensive. From here you can kind of go to the multimedia and kind of customize or change the different tracks, but you can go directly to the menu, and here you have kind of the main menu where you can activate and go to different settings. I will show you in a second. And here on the right side we have this button where you can customize the digital cockpit, and let me go to the cockpit and let me talk a little bit about it. So first of all, you can see the full map right here in the middle, which is great. Some other cars doesn't offer you that. For example, not even Hyundai Tucson, which is built in the same kind of country from South Korea, right? And you have here on this Actyon the full map, which is great. Then you have also here the RPM, the speed, you have the kilometer that the car have right now, you have the temperature, and you have also the water temperature and how many kilometers you can still drive with the car. You can also customize and change the view if you want to see the speed here in a different kind of sporty way. On the left side you can see the RPMs, and in the middle you can see the radio and other information. You can go to the next view where you can see the consumption in the middle. You can see the time and also the tire pressure. You can see the warnings if the car have some warnings or some errors, for example. Then you can see also the trip A, trip B, departure, and all that stuff. And then back to the next one, which is the kind of a assistant view, if I can call it like that. When you go on the highway and activate this, you can see what happened with the car. You can see the lanes when you activate autopilot, and you can see different other informations regarding that. Anyway, otherwise then it's back to the map. Now let's go to the screen right here. The good part is that the screen, it's quite easy and it's quite responsive. And if you want to go to the main menu, for example, you have to go up here and then home. This is the home menu, right? So you have here a few other kind of informations, but if you go here, this is the main menu. But you have another trick how you can access the main menu. You just press this button here on the steering wheel, and then you access the main menu. Then you have another two buttons on the steering wheel. This is for auto hold function, you can activate it. And this one, it's a favorite button. If you go here to the favorites, you can set this favorite button for whatever things you want. For example, right now is the driving mode, or every time I press it, you can see I change between different driving modes from normal, sport, or winter. And every time you change, you can see the winter is changing also this kind of a graphic on the side, and it shows you a little bit different when you are in sport mode, the different colors. But you can customize that favorite button from here. You can put recent calls, contact, media, canceled route, climatic, phone projection, smart power tailgates, ambient settings, and so on. So you can kind of customize it the way you want it. Also on the main menu here, you find the controls. Controls allow you to change the different driving modes. You have start, stop, engine button, you have traction control, you have 360 degrees camera, which is great. The resolution is great. It's a big screen. It shows you also from above, like a bird eye view. You can see the front camera and you can see the resolution is pretty good. The side cameras, you can see how good it is. It's pretty good. Then you have also the all-wheel drive lock if you have the all-wheel drive option, and that's it. And then here you have the brightness of the screen. As I said, I wish to be a little bit brighter, but it's fine. I mean, the multimedia, it's more brighter, and this screen, the cockpit, I wish to be a little bit brighter. The multimedia is just fine. And then here is the position of the light. From here you can adjust the position of the headlamps. And here you have also the air inside the cabin, and then here it's open the trunk. You can open the trunk from here, and on the upper side you have the outside temperature, and you have the shortcut for defrosting of the windows. What I like very much is the fact that we have the climatic system right here. We don't have physical button for climatic system, but you can go directly here, and then you access the climatic system. You can turn on the climatic system. You can turn on the ventilation on the seats, because the car comes also with seats, ventilated seats, heated seats. This is super useful, and I like it. Synchronize, AC, auto. You can put it on auto, 22 degrees, auto level 1, level 2, level 3, so you can customize how you want it, or you can turn it off. It's very simple to use. And then you have another shortcuts here for the navigation, for example. And as I said, this is the navigation screen. You can choose to have the navigation on the full screen like that, and it's the TomTom navigation. It's pretty responsive. Otherwise, excepting plus and minus, which you have to kind of do it from here, it's much more faster. Otherwise, in general, the navigation, it's relatively responsive. So you can see right here, and every time you set a destination, what I notice is that it's loading very fast, which is very good. Yeah, enough with navigation. You can extend to have navigation here, but you can have also different information on the right side. For example, you can have the climatic system all the time here on the screen. That means you have also the shortcut for the defrosting. You have also the buttons for the air. You have also ventilation on the seats, which work pretty good, and also open the trunk and also recirculation of the air. But you can also slide it down to see the directions, compass, right? And you can also change to see the time and the temperature and so on, and the radio and so on. And then you have also the media here, FM and stuff like that. And then you have also the phone connectivity, which you will need a cable. If you want to connect to Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, you will need a cable. And if we go back to the main menu, you have also here some shortcuts. You have the general settings, but if you want to connect your phone, you have to use a cable, a USB cable, even Android Auto and also Apple CarPlay. Going to the display, this is the brightness of the display. You can switch from here, but you can switch to daytime, nighttime, vehicle, synchronize, and so on. Background image, you can also change the background. You have 3 different backgrounds. You have also the split screen, so you can choose to have that. You have the sound settings here, position, equalizer, other settings, other beeps and stuff like that. The clock and time, date and time. The language, you can change it from here. It has plenty of languages which you can choose from. System settings, information about the system, storage space, system upgrade. The car is capable to do system upgrade as well because it's connected to the internet. And that's it. Let's go back. If we go to vehicle settings down here will be the most important settings. Driver assistance systems, from forward collision warning to the this is the lane safety functions and lane assist, intelligent cruise control and how you want to adapt it, the ACC, road speed limit warning. From here you deactivate that annoying speed warning limits, and then you have also driver attention systems. You can also deactivate or activate. You have rear side warning and collision assist, rear cross traffic warning and collision assist, safety exit warning when you open the door and some car come from behind, and then you have speed limit warning right here. We have also the next one, it's here, dashboard settings and info, welcome and goodbye sound, auto reset of average fuel economy every time you reset, or the way you want it you can set it, fuel economy units, temperature units, tire pressure units, display settings, warning sound type, warning sound volume, and then on the climatic system you have also some settings here, door and tailgates, plenty of settings for those stuff, and also you have the kick motion tailgate, you can turn it off and on. Then you have the lights. Here on the lights we have the exterior lights, the coming home lights, and interior lights where you have this ambient light that looks really great in the nighttime. So you have red, you have amber, white, green, blue, violet, and auto. So the car will choose for you what type of ambient light to add inside the car in the night. It looks gorgeous. User color, user settings, you can choose here as well. What else we have, like the convenience feature where we have the steering wheel alignment alert, wiper mode display, approach welcome, auto approach welcome, long-term parking mode, wireless charging, and number plate display. So anyway, pretty cool, right? And then we have the rear sleep mode. That means the speakers on the rear will not going to work in order to leave the people in the back sleep. So yeah, that's pretty cool when your child are sleeping in the back. E-manual, now it's on the screen, is no more on the paper, so yeah, doesn't need to be on the paper anymore anyway. So that's all, guys. I think you get some useful information from here. I think it's great. The great part is that you can connect your phone through those USB ports around here, connectivity, and then you get the Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and you can leave your phone down here because you have plenty of space and the cable doesn't bother you too much, and it works also faster to the cable because it's connectivity much faster. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Stay safe, stay close, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.